This next song was not on my radar to play tonight, but for some reason it popped in my head the other evening, and I thought, that would sound really cool with flute. And so I texted Reagan. I said, hey, do you want to give this a shot? And of course, Reagan was obliging, as always. This song is based on a poem attributed to Rabia Basri, who was an 8th century Sufi mystic in what's modern-day Iraq. And the poem, by the time it got to me, had been through many levels of interpretation and extrapolation, and I've done more of that in my own writing and interpretation. But what the poem spoke to me about was it showed me that we are often so attached to form over substance in so many areas, but particularly in religion and spirituality. And so this song is an effort at exploring that tension and trying to honor both her Muslim heritage and my own experience in the church. So this is called No Walls or Names.
In my soul there is a temple, there's a shrine, there's a mosque, there's a church where I kneel and where I pray. And my prayers approach an altar where no walls or names exist, where the sovereign is illumined nothing. I have known you by a handful of your names, by your mystery draws me deeper still. I have known you only as I know myself, incompletely, always have and always will. In my soul there's an inscription carved out to an unknown God, to a power that I struggle still to name. Call you Jesus, call you Allah, call you life and love itself, call you any name I know but mine. I have known you in the dark more than the light, in confusion more than clarity. I have known you in the wrestling, in the mud, in the wounding and the winnowing. And the ecstasy that I long for is poured into itself and gets lost in a place where I finally feel fully alive beyond my mind and body. In my soul there is a temple, there's a shrine, there's a mosque, there's a church, and they all dissolve in you.
Thank you. Reagan Mitchell on flute.